Live from the man cave, it's Flag on the Play with HB and Bud. We're going to talk Jags, Gators, and all things North Florida sports, because we're Duval till we die. Flag family. Look here, man. I hate to say it, but man, was I wrong, and I ain't never been more happy to be wrong in my whole life.
So happy. Go ahead and tell your story.
Man, may the Tennessee Titans forever dwell in the cellar that is the NFL's obscurity. God, I hate the Titans, bro. You know what I realized Thursday night, Bud?
What'd you realize?
I don't think that there's a sports team, and I follow all sports, and I got plenty of rivals. Mm-hmm. I don't think that there's a sports team that I hate more than your Tennessee Titans.
I hate the Noles. I hate Florida State.
Man, I think I hate Tennessee more than I hate Florida State.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, everybody got their own. I really like.
My thing about Florida State, I don't know why, man, because I feel like Florida State ain't never stop us from winning a ship.
Nah, I'll never forget. See, here's one line of my hate for Florida State. I'll never forget. Remember, I guess it was 2011 because this was happened in the year of 9/11, and the Tennessee Florida game got switched up.
Yeah.
And Darnell Dockett twisted Ernest Graham knee, and we were undefeated, and we couldn't get a run game because Ernest Graham didn't play that game, and Tennessee beat us. We were the number 2 team in the country with Rex Grossman and them boys. What Darnell Dockett, we beat Florida State, but what Darnell Dockett did, bruh, probably cost us a ship. Man, I hate Florida State, man, with a passion. It's probably Florida State. Ooh, probably Tennessee Titans. That's literally like it go Florida State, Tennessee Titans. I hate them a lot. Like Georgia, bro.
I feel like the Georgia thing is a friendly rivalry.
It's friendly. I completely agree.
Because we grew up beating the hell out of Georgia.
You know my mom. Excuse me. HB and my mom get into it big time for
come see me
for Florida, Georgia. I'll give it because my mom's a Georgia Bulldog fan.
That's a shame because your mom's a lovely lady outside of that.
Yeah, like I tell her all the time. My dad downgraded and married her, but that's a story for another day. My dad's a Gator, obviously, but it's kind of, I say friendly. Florida State is some good old fashioned hate. I can't stand them. Tennessee the same way, bro. This win feel like 2 wins. I feel like we won. I feel like we're literally like first place in the division, 2-1.
We could have been.
Yeah, this took away a lot of black eyes.
We could have been, but the Colts decided to win a game against the Falcons, which I didn't think the Colts. I thought Houston might have a shot because I don't believe in San Diego like everybody else do. But man, I didn't think the Colts had a chance.
What this is showing you, once again, look, and then Houston beat San Diego, and what it's showing you, like, dog, Jaguars defense ball.
Yeah.
Because look, Deshaun Watson took his ass to the left coast, and was back to being Deshaun Watson. So it's kind of like, yeah.
Jaguar defense is good, and this weekend also showed me that Pat Mahomes is the new, man cheat code. I ain't never seen nobody play quarterback like that before. I ain't think Pat Mahomes was gonna be all that,
bro.
But man,
he can't be.
Man, I ain't never really seen nothing like that before. Cause even when I think back on slangers, right? Mm-hmm. Peyton Manning ain't had what Mahomes had because Peyton couldn't run. Michael Vick ain't have the accuracy or the passing paralysis.
And then he didn't put
the mental into it.
Like Vic said, Vic didn't put in the work till the end. That's when he
found himself. And if you go Troy Aikman, Steve Young, Dan Marino, none of those guys are Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes on a whole nother level. So I'm starting to think what happened against Kansas City was inevitable.
But remember, we said off rip that was going to be an L. We didn't like we losing. Ain't gonna change that. But whether
we didn't think we was going to get spizzanked. Oh, I mean, we thought we were going to get beat.
Let's not forget we got cute. Thank you, Wash.
You know what? I don't even think he got cute. I just think no matter what defense, because the Ravens got a pretty damn good defense too.
And they got into a shootout, and it's hard to beat them in a shootout.
Patriots gonna beat them, bro.
In a shootout. We'll see.
I just feel like Belichick is a genius, and at this point in their careers, I still feel like Belichick is a better coach than Pat Mahomes is a quarterback. And
Andy Reid ain't no slouch.
All they need, Belichick's smart enough to know when I play the Chiefs, I need 2 change of possessions.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that be a 3 and out somewhere where you get a point,
So it
a
has to
punt
be-
and flip the field, or it be a pick or something, a quick something. Onside, and he'll get it, bro. Besides that, you're not beating the Chiefs. They might not lose a game besides the Patriots game and the AFC Championship game.
Their defense obviously still a little suspect.
Suspect ain't the word. I don't know if you seen that defense when Lamar Jackson threw the ball back across the field across his body, and then it didn't get picked off. Oh my God! I was like, what the heck wrong with this defense? You throw a ball across the Jaguars, across your body, and see what happened.
Yeah.
Somebody getting that. But I'll tell you what about the Tennessee Titans. They found out that Saxonville is back.
Oh, what you mean? Calais told him Saxonville was back.
Saxonville is back. Josh Allen looked like a whole man.
Josh Allen was a man. Okay, how do you feel about this? Almost everybody and their mama got sacks last night. Yeah, I mean, last Thursday. You know who didn't get a sack?
You know that.
Yannick.
Yannick ain't get. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Do you think Yannick?
I told y'all in
should've
OTAs
took
I
that
wouldn't.
money.
He should have took that money. I wouldn't have paid him that money.
That was going to be top
They
3.
say it still is pay Yon is what all the players saying. But I'm looking. I'm like, why pay Yon?
Yeah,
Because my thing is, we offer him top 3 pass rusher money. He's not a top 3 pass rusher. I've said that on this podcast before. I say he not even a top 10 pass rusher.
Don't do Yon like that.
He not
Don't
though.
do Yon like that.
Top 10 pass rusher versus that O-line would have got a sack. Half that O-line for Tennessee got benched.
Bruh, that guard. You know
75.
what? I know we normally do this at the end of the show, throw flags on people, but whoever left that guard out there, they need a flag. They did that man wrong. What did he do? What were they mad at him? Why they want to help him?
Man,
I mean, it was like, help me, please,
Yeah.
help me.
75 for Tennessee Titans. He started a game maybe like 2015 or something like that. I had looked it up. But besides that, he had been a backup in a backup role. But when I tell you that was one of the worst offensive tackle performances I have seen since the likes of Luke Joker.
Not Joker.
So I personally
Saw Joker on College Game Day.
yeah, that's unfortunate.
It is.
As soon as I seen him, I just had the urge to scream bust.
Yeah, you Joker was on. It was SEC Nation. From
Yeah,
Texas
man.
A&M.
But you're right, man. It feels like 2 victories. Jags are not in first place, but we are 1-2 after 3 weeks with hope. We're going to get to some of the hope in a minute here. First of all, I want to say follow Flag on the Play on Twitter. Our Twitter is officially lit. I don't know why y'all ain't on Twitter. I was looking. We don't have enough people following us on Twitter. But our Twitter is lit. It's some funny stuff on there. It's
So
some
funny.
It's
Y'all,
insightful stuff on there. It's cool stuff on our Twitter, man. Check it out.
If you're not following, you're missing out.
Yeah, and then also you can follow us on Instagram at Flag on the Play and on Facebook at Flag on the Play. And when you follow us, you can find out what I'm about to talk about right now, which is the Jalen saga continues.
No.
I don't care if you and King George don't want
Me
to
and
talk
King
about
George
it no
are sick of it. I told me and King George on Twitter, I was like, bro, I'm so over it. As long as he's still on this team, as long as he show up Sunday, I'm over it, bro. I'm sick of talking about this Jalen crap. It's so annoying, bro.
You know something I had realized?
What?
The Jaguars front office, since Jalen Ramsey said he wanted a trade, has not made one single statement. And that's why we are where we are with this. That's why you tired of hearing about it.
So sick.
That's why Jalen looked like a bad guy.
Yeah.
And all this other stuff. And there was some old stuff that came on Thursday night since the last show where they say it's TC, it's not Doug Marrone, it's not the Jags as a whole. He just got a beef with TC.
Shot, like, yeah, bruh, like I said, obviously Jaguar fans who did go to who all went to the game, bruh, the stadium is full of jerseys. And what's the jersey you saw everywhere? 2-0. Bro, you crazy as hell. Shy, like, man, you messing up, man. Y'all better
Shy
work this
say
out.
he wanna pay
Y'all better
him.
work this out. I want to pay
Shy
him.
say
Work
you
it
want
out.
to make him the highest paid. I don't personally think Jalen want to be here no more. Just by the way of his actions, I do actually think he was sick, unlike some of y'all.
Yeah,
Because he did call out.
and then he called out. He actually went to the stadium, saw the team doctor, and y'all know we got some inside stuff. Trust me, he's actually sick.
I heard the boy walked out the stadium with a jug of Pedialyte in his hand.
Yeah, Pedialyte.
I'm serious. No cap. I
No
heard
cap.
that he walked out the stadium. He was drinking Pedialyte as he walked out the stadium. Now, I don't know if y'all ever drank Pedialyte before, but Pedialyte's pretty not appetizing. So if somebody's walking out the stadium drinking Pedialyte, I'm pretty sure they're sick. Here's my thing. Here's where we are. We're at an impasse, okay? It's a game of chicken. Even though Jalen didn't practice, he's sick or whatever, that's cool. But I feel like if he wasn't sick, Jalen wouldn't have practiced anyways. Jalen don't want to be here no more. Jags ain't going to trade Jalen. Let me tell you something now. I don't got this from one of my insiders, and I do have inside sources, but I'm telling you what I think personally as somebody who's close to the team for years, and Bud can vouch that I'm not just saying that. I have been actually close to the team for a while, right, Bud?
Right.
Okay. For somebody that's been close to the team for years, know how the Jags think, talked personally to Dave Caldwell before or whatever, and Shad. I've talked to Shad several times. Bud got a picture of Shad in the man cave right here.
Love Shaw.
Or whatever.
I almost cried when me and Shaw.
but-
He's an amazing man.
Yeah, looking forward and looking through all of that, the Jags ain't trading Jalen Ramsey, dog, unless you give them 2 firsts.
They are hard stands.
They should be.
Because the Ravens.
First of all, that's not even enough.
Because the Ravens offer, when you sit
A
back
1,
and
a
think,
2,
the Ravens
a
offer
3.
1, a 2, and Hayden Hurst.
And another pick.
Which technically, 1, 2, and a 3, and Hayden Hurst. Which technically is 2 first-round draft picks. Hayden Hurst was their first-round draft pick, and we're giving you another first-round draft pick, and we're giving you a 2, and we're giving a 3.
And
I
that's
think
not enough.
NFL level,
That's a crazy trade.
pretty good
That's
deal.
almost Tony Dorsett
but,
type
but,
stuff.
But like you said, it's not
not enough.
for Jalen.
Me personally,
2 firsts.
if I was the GM, if I was Dave Caldwell in this particular situation, I would take the same line as Dave and Shad. I'm not trading you. Period, point blank. Sorry, Jalen, I'm not trading you. Here's what's going to happen. Let's sit down and talk about this and work it out. I understand you don't want to be here, but you are under contract for 2 more years. You signed that contract.
And it's really more than that because you
'Cause
got
I'm
for that
gonna-
5th year
I was just
option,
about to say.
and I can franchise you.
So you're under
2
contract
times
for
if I
2 more
wanted to.
years. And I'm probably going to franchise you.
That's only if we can't work.
I
out a
don't
deal.
want to get to that.
Yeah.
What I want to do is the day 1 of the new league season, when the salary cap of Blake Bortles no longer counts against me, I'm going to give all of that money to you. All $22 million is yours. So that's what I'm doing. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm not letting my Hall of Fame, most famous player in Jaguar history walk out the door.
You know what I'm starting to think? A lot of these players, bro, I think they mad. Because I think a lot of these homegrown guys, like, bro, y'all giving away a lot of money to these outside dudes. And I'm like, technically, day 1 status, and you just blowing the bank. Look at all that money you gave 7.
Yeah.
And you was in a bit, you was probably in a bidding war by yourself, bro, for 7.
They was in a bidding war by themselves.
Then why would you even pay that much?
Because they just wanted to shut it down. Here's my thing. I don't understand what the locker room doing right now. Now, I'm not
That's
in the
what
locker room.
I'm just saying. How you think the locker room probably feel like, bro? You done paid 7 all this money.
That might be
you
true.
done gave 7 all this money. You done gave Linder all this money. You done gave Norwell all this money, and we some dogs over here, and we fighting for scraps.
Number 1, I'm very player friendly. Bud has said that to everybody before.
Yes.
The player's dead ass wrong on this one. Because ain't nobody tell y'all to sign a collective bargaining agreement. Ain't nobody tell y'all to sign those contracts. If you wanted all guaranteed money, you should have said, I'm only signing if I get all guaranteed money. Second of all, guess what? Rookie deals are fully guaranteed, unless you void the clauses, Leonard Fournette. But rookie deals are fully guaranteed, and guess what else? That's how the contracts work, big dog. You're a rookie. You know you're going to be on there at least 4 to 5 years. You know that's the deal you got, brother. Okay? Now, you can hold out like Zeke and all that. That's within your rights and within the bargaining agreement, too. But that don't necessarily mean you're going to get paid, Melvin Gordon.
Nope.
Yannick Ngakoue.
Nope.
So that's life. Now, Jalen is a different story. I'm paying Jalen. Period, point blank.
I'd have been paid,
I'm
Jalen.
telling you what I'm offering Jalen right now. You tell me if I'm crazy. And I just want to say this, too. When I say I don't know what the locker room doing, I feel like there should be more locker room policing than this. I know you don't mess with another player's money.
That's
the way
that's
this
rule,
looks publicly.
That's rule number 1.
You don't mess with
you
another
don't
player's
talk about
money.
other people's
But
money.
the way this look publicly, damn the money part of it, you quit on us. Because and I know he came out and played.
How
Let me
have I
tell
quit?
you how. We 2 weeks in. Our starting quarterback got hurt. The rest of us and your butt being here all through training camp, we working. It's 17 weeks. Not 17. I'm sorry. It's 2 weeks in. It's 15 weeks to go. We still got a ball, and you sit up here telling me that you done because you only want to win. Now, if you said that it was, I'm mad at Tom Coughlin. I'm mad because of the coaching staff. I'm mad because of my money in my contract. As a player, I wouldn't have nothing to say about that. But because you came out and said all you want to do is win and would never determine how you look, how it looks as a team when you say all you want to do is win, but you want to trade, because that make everybody else who in this locker room who work real hard to win games, who bust their ass and really should be 2-1 right now through no fault of the coach or whatever. Of their own, but by fault of the coach, it make it look like you don't really ride with us for real.
Well, like you said, a lot of things we've been hearing, maybe the narrative have changed. Tom Coughlin tried him, and I think that might be where they're at right now.
I've come around on the TC thing too, because I was gonna cut TC. I was like, man, get rid of TC, keep Jalen. I was on that boat, and I never wanted Tom Coughlin in the first place. But a tribute to that. I've been saying I don't think Tom Coughlin a good look. But let me tell you, and everybody's like, oh, well, he took us to the AFC Championship game and blah, 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 blah. Nah, them players was already here besides Fournette. But who else from that draft that helped take us to the AFC Championship game? Oh, okay. 5 is from...
5 was already here.
Wait, yeah, that's Dave's player. TC drafted 2-7.
Who else came from TC?
I'm talking about for the championship. All this new stuff. Yeah, he did good. Josh Allen, blah, blah, blah. I could have drafted Josh Allen. My daughter could have drafted Josh Allen. Okay, and then, yeah, he did good in the later rounds or whatever. Ronnie Harrison suspect, but whatever. I'm just saying, besides 2-7, who did he draft that really helped us? Was it Stark? But that was a year after. So that's what I'm saying.
Shark ain't saying nothing.
He wasn't on that year. That's what I'm saying. So, boom. Here's what I'm doing with Jalen to solve this problem, bud. Here's what I'm doing with Jalen. Hey, Jalen, it's the end. If you wait till the end of the year, this is my offer on the table. 6 years, $77 million, fully guaranteed. It's the second highest fully guaranteed contract in NFL history.
Yeah.
You getting almost $12 million a year as a corner. Yes, that's not the number one.
I think it's more about guaranteed money.
That's
Just him hearing
guaranteed. $77 million.
Just him hearing guaranteed money will probably make everything okay.
$77 million. You're not getting that nowhere. How you feel about that deal, bud?
It's a good deal.
I think it's a good deal for the team. Because guess what? I'm paying my number one Hall of Fame corner $12 million a year.
I think Jalen a dog. Like I said, and I don't think he going to dog it. That's why I'm not going out. Like I tell you all the time.
6 years from now, he 30.
Like I tell you, he can move to safety. God almighty. He's so good.
Yeah.
He can still be a dog.
You Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But my thing is, you take a man at his word. Jalen say he's sick. From all indications that we got, he actually is sick.
Yes, this is true.
So I don't see what the big deal is. As long as he keep playing. Bro, it was an ugly night in Jacksonville. Yeah, it was beautiful because shoe ball.
That rain could have got anybody sick.
Yeah, exactly. That rain was coming down.
Plus, stress make you sick. For real. And I know he was stressed out. But his counterpart, A.J. Bouye, balled.
Yeah.
Calais Campbell bought Saxonville back. Here's why Yannick should have took the money.
Oh my God. Taven Bryan sighting.
Taven, 2 weeks in a row, by the way.
Smoot got a couple of his first
You know what?
sacks.
Let's talk about Smoot real quick. I've never really been a Smoot fan as far as the player. Smoot as the man, I think is a good man. And I really
Smoot been working his ass off in off season.
Shout out to Dwayne Smoot. Yeah. I'm really proud of you, bro. That you showing the potential, man. I don't even think people believed in you, but Smoot, people don't realize Smoot went from being a first round pick to drop to the third round. Because when we drafted him,
because Smoot was Illinois.
Yes.
And I know Shad and
that first year at Illinois, or the year before he came out at Illinois, people was talking about him maybe a top 15 pick.
Yeah, Shad and Tony are Illinois guys, so I'm pretty sure that was like their guy. Like that's probably their pick. So
I like the Smoot pick. When it happened, I never really was a Smoot guy when I seen him play, but I'm glad that he kept grinding and he got it. He got his, man. And that defense, man, I think that defense is good. And let's go ahead and get to it. If the defense gonna play like that, shout out to A.J. Bouye Because
Ooh, 21 Savage
21
was back.
Savage.
21 Savage.
You couldn't throw nothing over there. He was cheating a little bit by doing a few penalties that ain't get called, but that's fine.
We went from 21 Savage. We ain't even miss you in Houston game. I guess 21 Savage was like, oh, okay.
He played better than Trey Herndon.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It made me feel like in that Houston game, if we had 21 Savage, they don't score a touchdown. I really do feel like that.
21.
And 21 Savage might have been on that other side of the field and picked that pick six. I'm just saying. That being said, if the defense play like that, and
I just wish we had a quarterback who can lead the way and keep everything afloat. Oh, we got.
I think it's a miracle.
Oh, we got shooter stash, baby.
All right, Superfan Steve.
Mr. I don't miss leg day himself.
All right, Superfan Steve.
Jorts and bringing jorts back, baby.
Get your jorts out. By the way, I just want to tell everybody, Superfan Steve got this one right, but I don't think he got it right because he's a good scout or he knows football. I think Superfan Steve is a contrarian, and anything that I say, he says the contrary. And because I hated Minshew so much, for everybody that listens to the show regularly, if you remember, I wanted to cut his butt.
If anybody listens to this show regularly, you know HB will, oh my God, you have to be on eggshells as a player.
The leash
HB,
is short with GMHB.
His leash is so short, and he throws it up, and it's a pick. That's it. Come on, boy. You like Steve Spurrier with quarterbacks, boy.
Yeah,
You'll take him out.
You can't get on the bus, baby.
Yeah,
but I would have cut. You know what? This
do we want to go down the list of people you would have cut?
You know what?
I've been Shoe, Chark.
Oh yeah,
who else?
Taven. Actually, you know what? This preseason. This preseason, I wouldn't have cut Chark because I don't think he did that bad in preseason in training camp. So
but last year, Chark would have been gone.
Chark would have been gone at the end of the year.
1 year.
I don't care. Bye. But
I'm so sick of
But you know what? I'm biased too because I still would have had 5 on this team.
Oh my God, 5.
I wouldn't have got
How does five stay on this team?
I'm just like they doing right now. I'm handing the ball to 2-7 till he break one.
Oh my God, please stop.
I'm not getting rid of him.
Can we find another damn running back on this damn roster?
I would have cut Will Richardson. Yeah. Remember, I wanted to cut him last season.
Yeah, you wanted him gone.
I would have cut Will Richardson. Keelan Cole will be gone. He still ain't did nothing or whatever. I like O'Shaughnessy.
You hated the Mike Conley pick.
Yeah,
Mike Conley not on this team because you like, I don't want him.
I don't want Mike Conley, bro. I will say this though. Y'all know what we talking about. We talking about Minshew mania.
Oh my God.
We talking about the stash, the jorts, the headband, whatever you want to call them. Mississippi's own.
This generation's Tom Brady.
Gardner Minshew. Listen to me now.
Got to reverse. He went at.
Listen to me now.
He went at 15 too.
This how you know that the NFL is a guessing game, and people. I am thoroughly convinced that anyone can be an NFL GM and maybe lucky into a Super Bowl. I don't think it takes talent to be an NFL GM. Hear me out, bud. Name anybody that realistically, because Superfan Steve ain't even watched preseason. He was just going off of what I said was the opposite. So name anybody that watched that preseason that think we had the next Tom Brady.
Nobody.
Did you believe that, bud?
No.
Were you even on the rocks when you said he would be a good backup?
My thing with Shoe was everybody was like, oh, he's horrible. I'm over it. I'm like,
oh, he was bad.
I was like, nah, I'm good because I'm like, what around him was horrible, and it was just preseason.
Good observation on your point.
And I was like, it's just preseason. And then when 7 went down, I was like, because
my heart dropped.
Yeah,
bro.
when 7 went down, and then after I saw how Shoe played. No lie, these guys can attest. I was like, bro, why he? Because y'all know I'm pie in the sky, sunshine and rainbows. I'm like, why he can't be the next Brady? I swear, HB almost jumped through the phone and literally beat the hell out of you. Don't you ever say Tom Brady a shoe in the same sentence. I was like, why? I said every generation has it, so why can't? Because I
still don't think he did generation Tom Brady.
Obviously, but I'm just saying, I'm like, why can't Shoe be good? This team is built. It's built around him. It's built for him not to mess up. He has that type of team around him, and he's smart enough. Bro, he makes some passes that I'm like, oh, he can make the pass.
Let's talk about this real quick, because I went back and watched the Tennessee game because I always check the tape.
Even I went back and watched it. I enjoyed that game.
The curse of Tebow may be broken right here. Number one, he's rocking the number 15, the glorious number 15.
Speaking of, he got to go to Denver.
And he got to go to Denver and play.
Yeah, he got to go to Denver. Win.
If he can, okay, so he's done something that most Jazz quarterbacks can't consistently do,
He's doing some stuff.
which
a
is
lot of people,
beat Tennessee.
He's undefeated against Tennessee.
Okay,
I'm calling.
Okay, here's something that a big test this Sunday.
Oh, a lot of.
Here's a big test. Here's why.
If we go back and look, does any Jaguar quarterback have a winning record against Tennessee?
No, I don't think so. Maybe Mark Brunell. Maybe not even Mark Brunell.
I don't know. I mean, I see.
I bet it's.
But see,
my thing is somebody obscure like Byron Leftwich.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the one and done QBs who was only here 1 year. I'm talking about somewhat of the solid starters.
You only got 5.
Yeah, you got.
So you got these are career quarterbacks for the Jaguars. Brunell, Leftwich, Garrard, Gabbert, 5. That's it.
So who has a winning record versus Tennessee?
I'm gonna go out on them and say Byron Leftwich.
We got to go back and research.
Because during those years of Byron Leftwich quarterbacking, Tennessee was horrible. And the Jags, low-key, made the playoffs twice under Byron Leftwich.
Low-key.
Once at 10-6 and once at 12-4. Or whatever. I take that back. One of that 10-6 season, that's Garrard. That's the Pittsburgh victory. So they made it low-key. Once under Leftwich, and then the other time they didn't make it, but they had a winning record.
See, that's why we need a stat boy to look this stuff up.
That being said, Gardner Minshew may be that dude. If he does, the first step to breaking the curse of Tebow.
Step one is what?
Step one, beating Tennessee. Check off the box. Okay. Here's another obstacle that the Jags have to overcome that they never overcome. Winning on the West Coast. If he can win on the West Coast,
I ain't even think about it like that.
Y'all better start getting them. Y'all better start getting them ready.
Yeah, when we go to the West, it's hard to win the West.
The tests are gonna be. Listen,
this thing get real easy,
bro.
Do you see all these games we got? We about to have Panthers with no Cam Newton, Saints with no Drew Brees, which both of these teams won with backup quarterbacks. But I like my defense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, it's a lot of winnable. We are about to hit a winnable game stretch. It's a lot.
Minshew, in my opinion, and I had said this before the Jalen foolishness started, and Butter attested this.
I mean, I'm glad we got Minshew mania. What I'm mad about that this Jalen crap is like
overshadowing it.
Oh my god!
Because it would be bigger if it wasn't for Jalen.
Sick of this Jalen.
But I had said this when we missed that 2-point conversion. I told Bud I felt like we was gonna win 4 in a row. Now the cookies done fell to where, we can win all of these games before Nick Foles come back. The only thing is, if you go with Nick Foles coming back week 11, so you gonna have 10 games, so you're looking at 8-2 or whatever.
You can't hand the keys over.
You can't hand them over?
Hell no, I ain't handing the keys over.
I just want to get there. I'm gonna take it one game at a time.
Take it one game
because I'm telling you right now, I'm very torn on this, and I'm not even a Nick Foles guy,
obviously.
But I'm very torn on this.
You want to get the keys back to Nick?
Nick Foles, I hate to say it, but I have to agree with you and Superfan Steve and everybody else.
When they get clutch.
When it's time to come in and win 3 games in a Super Bowl, Nick Foles is that guy.
He that guy.
He's that guy.
Nick can't give you a full season. But, boy, I can give you these last 3 games of the season in the playoff run.
Gardner Minshew, I went back and watched the tape. Not just the Tennessee game, but the first 2 games. Gardner Minshew has thrown about 80-some-odd passes. I sat down and I wrote this down. Okay? I can't remember. I don't have the sheet in front of me. But Gardner Minshew has thrown 80-some-odd passes. But you care to guess, in my analysis, how many mistake throws has Minshew made?
Okay, I'm going to go with, I want to say a handful, so no more than 5.
No more than 5 is what Bud said. In my opinion, my humble opinion. And when I say it's not his fault, I'm talking about, okay, he overthrew the ball, but he was getting hit. I'm not counting that against him because that was that Marquise Lee play where Marquise Lee was running down the field.
Because if he step into
that, he hit Lee. But
And
also,
Lee
if he
can-
step into that, he dies.
and then the good Lee still running.
Lee still running, right? Okay, so I'm not counting that against him, but I am counting against him. Is like that throw in Houston at the beginning of the game where he had Chart running on the same play as Marquise Lee was running, and he was gone. Okay. 80-something throws, bud. I seen 3.
I had a handful.
3 bad passes, bro. None of which were in contention of being intercepted. I'm not counting the one that 2-7 got the interception against because 2-7 dropped that.
Did you see the ball he threw? What was that to Didi on the side and caught it over? And Didi caught it over 2 dudes.
The one to O'Shaughnessy at the beginning of the game.
That
If
was
you go back to the Tennessee game and look at it, there's a early on play to O'Shaughnessy where he have O'Shaughnessy on a little quick out for the 3 yards for the first down, and he throw it too high. That was the last bad throw he made that whole game. That's crazy. And in the Chiefs game, I didn't see any. Seriously. Now half the Chiefs game I couldn't see because they blacked it out. But the Texans game, I seen too. So my thing is, I don't know what we got, Duval. I don't know what we got, but I know it ain't no fluke. I know it ain't no fluke. And if he go out to Denver and beat Denver, we might have a thing.
And Denver terrible, but still, it's like
we might have a thing.
It's hard for the Jaguars to go out there and win.
Yeah, we might have a thing, man. So going out west is a struggle, though, man. I want to talk about one thing too before we pick the game and talk about Denver and all that. What in the whole hell are we gonna do about this offensive line? Because the offensive line is trash, and it is not Leonard Fournette's fault.
Nope.
I'm sorry, it's not his fault.
What podcasts have been putting people on blast, telling people to run us our money for weeks now, HB?
I think that's us, bud.
Yeah.
Who you want to run your money, bud?
I'm gonna need Norwell to run me my coins.
I'm gonna need my money, Norwell, because I gotta pay Jalen.
Yeah, run me my coins.
That's another reason why I'm gonna be able to pay Jalen and Yan, because I'm cutting Norwell.
Yeah, Norwell's horrible.
I think his guaranteed money up.
I don't know, but I know he's looked horrible.
What in the whole hell?
Norwell has looked horrible.
I'm gonna
Linder been on and off.
I'm gonna give credit where credit due. So my statement that I'm about to make, I got from Ryan the Hacker Green. If you listen to 1010XL, he said this. But Hack, I 100% agree with you, my brother. Norwell is Zane Beatles.
Ooh.
That's real, bro.
Ooh.
Prove me wrong.
I ain't
Change
even-
my mind.
Hold on, FOTP family.
Ephraim Salam has done better than Norwell.
It's like he punched me in my face with that one. That's a blast. That's a name.
That's
a blast from the past.
I'd
brother.
rather have than Andrew Norwell right now. I'd rather have Ephraim Salam, Jeremy Parnell, or Kevin Beecham. I'd take Kevin Beecham over this dude. What is this? What is this? At this point, here's what I would do. AJ Cann ain't do that bad last week. I'm moving AJ Cann to left guard. I'm moving Will Richardson to right guard. I'm putting Cam out at left tackle. Please take old boy he out the game and leave him out. He's horrible. And I'm just going to run with that. And Norwell, you could be my swing guard for the rest of the year. And then at the end of the year, you gone, bro.
He looked bad.
If he don't improve this game, he's
bad.
done to me because this is going to be a rough game, bro.
Denver got some dogs.
This is going to be a rough game,
They ain't been
bro.
doing their thing, but yeah.
They don't have a sack. So that's changing this week.
Dog, they 0-3.
Yeah, and they done ran into some roadblocks,
and
they
coming for your boy Flacco.
Can't believe they lost the Raiders.
What 3 games did they lost to the Raiders? Who are the other 2? The Raiders.
Packers.
That's not a bad loss. Who else the other one?
The Chiefs, I think.
Them 2, yeah.
So
Them 2 straight losses. Two okay. That losing to the Raiders is not a good loss.
they was in that Raiders game. They was in the Packers game. I think the Packers might be the second worst 3-0 team in the league, right behind the Buffalo Bills. Because Buffalo Bills are horrible.
I mean, We gonna see who the Bills really are Sunday.
Oh, please. Give me the Patriots by 90.
Hold on, Flag Family. I'm not gonna let him do this because Flag Family, you know, like I know, nobody. I mean nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Now, is the circle the wagon code for like sign racist players? Is that code? Because then they have Richie Incognito for a long time. Then they break. Wasn't they first team to break him out? And then Josh. What Josh Allen said?
I don't.
Up there in Wyoming.
I don't recall.
Wait, don't no black people live?
I don't recall.
Then Jalen say he trash.
And y'all know why he trash?
Yeah.
Moving on. Okay, moving on to the
Yeah, I bet y'all circling them wagons. Right around the darkest, huh?
Shut the hell up. So what you got? Jags Broncos.
Oh, you gonna go me first?
Yeah.
Well, number one, I got Shoe going for 25 for 32 for 290 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I can't stand you. You wanna know why I can't
Why?
stand you? Because you know this is what he knows about me. I hate giving scores. I like telling people wins and losses. HB like telling you numbers.
I'm a numbers guy.
And I hate it. Nobody asks for shoe numbers. And you just, you going to do 25, 32.
25 for 32.
Ain't nobody ask you for that.
290, two touchdowns.
Are we going to fix the run game?
I think Fournette gets his first 100-yard game of the season.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
I think he gets his first 100-yard game of the season.
That will be nice.
I think DJ Charks continues to lead the NFL in receiving, which is crazy.
Does Chark get a touchdown?
Yes, because I got Shoe with 2.
And you think?
1 to Shark, 1 to 2-7.
2-7 going to catch one.
I got 2-7 catching 1, running 1.
I got Conley is going to get in the end zone this game.
Good for Conley. I don't believe that.
Why do you hate
Nerd?
You and Conley damn near the same person, but yet and still you hate Conley.
I shall never be him. Only Sif's dealing absolutes. Yeah, I think the defense. I think Calais being a Denver native.
Calais coming home.
I think he gonna get off because his family, his mama, them there, and I think this is the Josh Allen breakout game. So I think that's a thing.
Yon gonna get a sack.
I can't believe we drafted Josh Allen.
I think Yon get a sack.
Can I just stop for a second?
You want to just bask in the
How in the hell did he fall to the Jaguars? Why don't we have a sorry behind tight end from Iowa on our team? Or Jawan Taylor. We got Jawan Taylor and Josh Allen. Anywho, I think Josh Allen getting off. Give me 2 sacks, Josh Allen, 2 sacks, Calais. That's 4. I'll give you your 1 for Yon.
Yon gonna get one.
I give you 1 for Yon, and I give you 1 for Taven.
Taven gonna get a sack.
Taven get another one. That'll
6.
be 3.
Hold on, how many?
Oh no, that'll be 2 because he didn't get credit for that first one.
Okay,
so that'll be 2. And I got, if he can survive the flu, Jalen Ramsey with his first pick of the year. I got Denver turning it over because Flacco don't know how to do nothing but do that against the Jags.
Ooh, remember the last time Flacco played the Jags in London?
I got the Jags 27. The Denver Broncos 10. I don't think it's close. 2 blowouts in a row. I think ship the sale, bro. Blowout. What you got, bud?
I got Jags winning.
What's the score, bud?
Does it matter?
Yeah, man. Run that score.
I got Jags. Boom, boom, boom. 24. 17.
24-17 in a game that's gonna make me punch my TV.
24-17.
Denver is bad. I don't think Jacksonville is bad.
Backs against the wall.
I don't think Jacksonville with Nick Foles would have been bad. I think Jaguars got into the perfect storm where if we started the season with the Tennessee Titans and game 2 of the season was the Denver Broncos, the Jags would be coming into week 3 versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Now I just flip the schedule around. I think they would be coming into week 3 against Kansas City Chiefs at home 2-0. I think the Chiefs beat the hell out of us, but we don't care because it's the Chiefs. And I think we would be going into this week against whoever feeling up and up. But what I feel is we got the perfect storm. We got the Chiefs first. We went for 2 when we shouldn't have, and we dropped the game. That's fine. It's gonna happen.
Them. We let them off the hook.
If you want to crown them, crown their ass.
You want to crown their ass, crown their ass.
But it's gonna happen from year to year. You're gonna lose one. You're gonna win one. You ain't supposed to get either.
Hey, football is all about 4 quarters.
That's right.
You want to win your quarter. This is the first quarter.
Let's get it even.
At least even the quarter.
Let's get it even and start over.
You do not want to lose
the
quarters.
first quarter. Yeah.
You don't want to lose quarters. Either at the very least, which you got to win some quarters now eventually.
Yeah.
But right now, you just want to.
If you even 2 and win 2, you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Even 2 and win 2, you win playoffs. 2, 4. Then plus that, I make 7. Plus that, I make 10. That's 10 and 6. So there you go. That being said, I'm going back to my Jaguars, about to run off 5 in a row. I say we get Denver this week. Mm-hmm. We get the Panthers with they backup quarterback or bootleg Cam Newton, whatever you're doing.
Then I think you come back home to New Orleans comes here.
We got them because Teddy Bridgewater is awful. I have no idea how the Seahawks
Teddy just went to Seattle and won. Don't disrespect Teddy.
He was like 16 for 32 for 177.
He got that W.
Teddy
He
Bridgewater.
ate that W like
First of all,
Jameis.
Jameis didn't lose that game. Everybody want to talk about Daniel Jones, and he did look good. That ain't Jameis' fault. Jameis was balling. I just want to point out, Jameis, besides the first game, Jameis done balled 2 in a row now. Y'all better pay that man. Because what else you going to get, Tampa? What else you going to get? Give me, man, I can't believe they can't. Tampa Bay, after all these years, can't find a field goal kicker. They have started a different kicker 8 years in a row.
They should have signed Eddie.
Piñeiro's that guy. He saved the Bears. But I say if Shoe get it this weekend, we on our way to breaking the curse.
Yeah.
Something else
that's Jaguars don't really go west and win often.
Something else we haven't done since I believe 1999. I think might have been our last time doing this.
What?
Beat Carolina in Carolina. So we'll address that next. That'll be the next curse break of the break.
I feel like we ain't beat Carolina in a while.
I tell you what, these curse breakers is lining up, boy.
Good.
These curse breakers lining up.
Exercise the demons.
I'm just saying, Shoe is that guy. I hope Shoe win all these muds in a row, so that when Foles, it's time for him to come back, we have the hardest decision in football history.
That's it.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Y'all don't realize how hard that's going to be. We've never been in that situation before. It ain't going to be like Leftwich and Garrard. This is a whole different level. So, yeah, that's a thing. But we got to welcome him back to the podcast. Play me in, brother.
Boom, 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 boom.
Racist mascot. Mark, I said it's racist.
Even though you don't understand.
I don't know how you don't know how you don't understand it, Mark.
We got our homie Marcus.
Shout
out Marcus Latson, who
Boris Diaw.
Who he do like Boris Diaw. And he's way in Hawaii. We appreciate you listening to the show.
All the way in Hawaii.
He doesn't really understand why Florida State has a racist mascot. HB, would you like to tell him on air?
If you take a white guy and paint his face black, i.e. Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, what is that called, bud?
It's called blackface.
Blackface is considered to be what, bud?
That's called racist.
Oh, okay. If you take a white guy, you paint his face red, you put decorative feathers on him, you ride on a horse, screaming, oh, with a spear that's on fire, and throw it in the middle of the field. What's that called, bud?
I like to call that racist.
I'm pretty sure that's called racist.
Stop any race. If you put in any race.
If I painted my face yellow and said my name was Mr. Sue.
Yes.
That's racist.
Yes.
If I paint myself black and say, Mike Good, I'm an aborigine. Yeah. That's racist.
Don't put paint
on your face.
Be you.
Ride with your spear.
Yeah.
And say, my name is Chief Bill Smither. And throw the thing down.
Bill Smither.
I'm sorry. The mascot, I know y'all get tired of hearing it on here and all that. I know we got Florida State fans that listen, and we appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the podcast. And welcome back to Real Football.
But then we had Florida State winning.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But that's still they still had to earn it. So welcome back. You fighting Willis. But at the end of the day,
Willie survives another week.
your mascot is racist. Willie does survive another week. And as a Gator, I'm happy. As a football fan that is unbiased to Gatorness, oh my God, y'all got to fire. Did they not almost blow that one too?
Y'all got to understand this.
Shout out to Superfan Steve, who said, looks like another second half collapse from Florida State.
He called it. Like, I got some homies I was texting with a bunch of Noel fans, and I was telling them, I was watching the game.
Louisville's horrible too, by the way.
Louisville's horrible. And I was watching the game. I'm like, damn. I'm like, Florida State look good. I'm like, yeah. I was like, these dudes look real good. I told him, I said, you know what? I'm going to watch in the second half because I've heard the games get really interesting in the second half. I got a bunch of FUs, not talking about the University of Florida, a bleep you and a bleep that. And I left, and I ain't watched no more. Boy, I turned that game on the second half. Boy, it was just what I thought. Because like I said, man, I'm going to tell you just
Willie
like this.
Taggart. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you just like this. Like my homeboy, Bruce Wayne 904 was a big no
Shout out to
fan.
Bruce.
Listen to this show. Florida State look good. Offensively, who they scary.
Ain't nobody talking about the offense.
I'm just saying, when Florida State play offense, they got that thing rocking. Them boys look good. At the same accord, it's the ACC, so kind of want to pump the brakes. But at the same accord, whoo, that offense is fast. The offense is legit. Cam Akers is a man.
Draft him, Jags.
He 40. Cam Akers looks so good. Florida State offense looks so good. Florida State, and this is what I don't understand with Florida State fans, why y'all hate Jimbo. Ooh, Jimbo left that cupboard full. Don't act, y'all need to show Jimbo a little more respect. Because we got some guys who left us in Gainesville. My God, they left cobwebs and baking soda in the refrigerator. That's all they left us.
Nothing to cook up.
They ain't leave us nothing. Jimbo left y'all a bunch of 5 stars, and they look like it, bruh. It's just defensive. Bro, they can't coach in Tallahassee, boy. That coaching bad. I mean, the offense fast and it's moving, but you know, like I know, HB, sometimes your offense hurts your defense. Sometimes you got to ease up a little bit now. Take your foot off the gas a little. But I'm telling you, man, Florida State is scary. Them boys got talent, and them boys can play. And if coaching catch up with that talent, look out. That's the problem. With that being said, I do have Florida State beating NC State Saturday.
Okay.
That's Bud's no report.
It is a few things in this universe that is absolute. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, 1 + 1 always equals 2.
Okay.
Okay? Number 2, Oreo cookies are freaking delicious.
Okay.
Whether they be in cookies and cream ice cream, covered and deep fried, or put on top of a pie. Oreo cookies are freaking delicious. You hear me? My boo Alexa Bliss is the most beautiful woman alive.
Toot toot.
And the last thing, but not the least thing, and not the only thing that's absolute, but the last thing I'm mentioning that's absolute, Bud, you know what that is?
What is that?
Willie God dang Taggart cannot God dang go coach.
Oh, he can't coach.
Do you hear me?
Willie can't coach.
Willie Taggart
Can't coach.
is Black Gus Bradley. My friend.
What do you mean, HB? We're trying our best.
Has
We're out there doing our thing.
Gus Bradley invoked his spirit inside Willie T so he can lead the sidelines one more time?
I guess. He Black Gus Bradley.
What is happening at Florida State is a tragedy. It's a tragedy for college football. It's a tragedy for sports and all that. Now, Bud earlier said Florida State's up there on his list of most hated teams. What was number 1 for you, Bud?
Oh, Florida State's number 1 hated team.
Number 1. Mine is the Tennessee Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 2, I would have said, oh, man. Number 2, I would have said was Florida State Seminoles.
Mm-hmm.
They're not no more. They're not. My number 2 most hated team now is moving up my list from number 3 was the Atlanta Braves. May they forever die and be in obscurity.
You know who made me hate the Braves?
Superfan Steve.
Yeah, that's who made me hate the Braves.
Bump you, Superfan Steve.
I hate. He make me hate.
I've been hating the Braves for a long time, and it's deep rooted.
I mean, because you're a Marlins fan, but
it's deep rooted.
Steve makes me hate the Braves. Plus, I hate Acuna's so good,
and you know, Florida
Albie's
State,
so good, and that's what made me hate the Braves.
They are. And Florida State, you have some of the most obnoxious fans in the history of fandom.
But I guess all fan
and that's
base.
probably what made me hate y'all so much.
But I guess but see, like I said,
it can go both ways.
You got to understand, everybody's the hero in their own story.
It's true.
That's what you have to understand.
But Florida State, you so far down my list, you're behind the Boston Celtics.
Oh my, you are full of crap.
You are so far down my list.
I know you're a Laker fan, but yeah, I guess you are.
Yeah, you are so far down my list that you are behind the Georgia Bulldogs. You are so far down my list that you are behind the Philadelphia Phillies. You are so far down my list that you are behind the Arsenal Gunners, which anybody that know me know I love soccer and I hate Arsenal. Go Tigers. Come on, you Spurs.
What about them?
God almighty knows. Anywho, the reason why I dropped y'all down is because I can't be mad at a handicapped child.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and that's what Florida State is right now. Because y'all are not a real football program, not with Willie T coaching.
So
all them 5 stars. Jalen
Ramsey
once made a classic sideline quote, and I believe the quote is, "All pro, all pro, all pro, all pro. We all pros for real out here, bro." End quote.
Florida State got so much talent. Florida State scared.
Florida State literally could have Cam Akers stand on the sideline and be like,
they are waiting.
5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. We all 5 stars out here for real, bro.
They wasting.
End quote.
They wasting Cam. Florida State is wasting
until
Cam.
y'all get a coach that can coach those 5 stars. Y'all is a sorry program. But
did you see that crowd?
Oh my God, I'm not even gonna get on y'all fans because
they made a statement.
I just want to say Florida State fans been like that. The only difference was Jimbo had y'all and then y'all had Bobby Bowden, who's a legend, so y'all always gonna go support Bobby. And Bobby really need to get a little bit more credit because he always at least was decent. He ain't never not make a bowl game. So you gonna go if you're in a bowl game season. It's not like y'all was going 6-6 with Bobby Bowden.
So which means, like I said,
Bobby Bowden at his worst was what, 9-2?
Especially when Florida was went through their trash. We were not going to bowl games. Cause sports is all about feeling good. You got what? You play what, 16 games, give or take. But like in college you play what, 12 games, give or take. I just want to feel better more weekends than I don't.
Yep.
I am no fool. I know we still talking about the nose. We're going to get on the Gators next. I know it get real in the Ville, pun intended. Not this week. Next week and beyond.
Yeah.
It get real. I'm no fool to. But guess what the Gators done set me up for? 5 weeks of heaven.
Yeah.
They done gave me 5 weeks of heaven.
My thing is the Gator fan base ain't really supporting like that either, but we don't go to our games because it's hot.
But believe it or not, like this 12 o'clock
they showed up.
They showed up.
But it still could have been better, but we don't go because it's hot. Y'all don't go because y'all team not hot. And y'all have always been like that.
And one thing I don't like, bro, we're a bunch of nerds. That student body got a type. Your student, because this is you. These your people. I can literally say these are your people. Y'all gotta tighten up. Y'all a bunch of nerds. Y'all don't want to go to the games. Y'all want to read books and all this other, because ain't nothing popping off in Gainesville like that. So don't feed me nothing else.
The institution that is the University of Florida is about higher learning.
Exactly. Y'all a bunch of nerds. Get to the games.
It's Harvard South, baby.
Get to the games, man. Y'all need to go to the games.
Screw you, Vanderbilt.
What they need to do is open that thing up to any and everybody. First come, first serve.
But NC State, Florida State, who you got?
I got the nose.
Score.
1-0.
Stop playing. You can't even get one.
I got high scoring again. I got nose gonna get points. I'm gonna get a nose 42. NC State 28.
First of all, you got their defense playing way too good. That's not happening. I can tell y'all right now, that's not happening. Give me NC State 26, Florida State 24. They ain't beating NC State. It's not happening. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Y'all not beating a real football team.
In Tallahassee.
The reason, see, the problem is Florida State has gotten so bad that we're not talking about the fact that the Florida State top 5 program in the country, Seminoles, just had a close game with Louisville, who sucks. Louisville can, honestly, I'll pick UFC over UCF over Louisville. So, and I know they just lost to Pitt, and I'll pick Pitt over Louisville. So yeah, okay, Florida State.
But the Pitt special, bro. This what killed me. Like I said, because when I hop on this mic, I honest to God, right hand to God, I try to be as unbiased as possible, and I just try to talk straight up sports. And Florida State offense just get me sucked in every time, bro. They so talented. They got so much talent,
Yeah.
and it gets me every time. Boy, they got some ballers. Florida State got some players, bro. Florida State is scary. Like, offensively, when you watch them play offense,
I think they got a
them
few
boys
first
is
rounders
scary.
on there. They
Bro,
got
them
a few
boys,
first rounders
bro,
on
them
there.
boys scary.
Not you, Blackman.
Them
But,
boys scary, man.
Well, I guess I can't say that about
And
Blackman. He just got hurt. I'm sorry, Blackman.
And I get caught up every time. That's why I have, like, and you want to know why? Florida State got to win this game. Because you know what's next week.
Another loss.
Hold that tiger. Hold that tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that tiger. Them boys is not going to play with Florida State.
Bro.
Them boys is not. They might. Boy, they easily hanging half 100. Let's just go ahead and get that out
That
the
might
way.
be one of the worst whoopings in college
Bruh.
football history.
What you talking about? It was already bad last year when dude had the book.
Yeah.
Florida State dude in the stands was reading the book. That's how bad it
Yeah,
got.
that was a bad ass whooping. I just don't think y'all can beat NC State, though. I'm sorry. NC State is a real football team.
NC State.
They going to a bowl game. Florida State is not.
Do we need to go back and look at NC State? Do you want me to look at NC State who they played so far?
Do they exist?
The teams they played?
Yeah. No, I'm saying, do NC State exist?
North Carolina State football, yes.
Oh, okay. Then they winning.
That's what you going off
Only
of?
reason I picked Florida State last week was because I know Louisville is really bad. That's it. Besides that, I wouldn't have picked them. Don't Florida State got to play Notre Dame too? Or that's over with?
I don't think they do.
Oh, y'all got lucky.
All right, we got NC State. They beat East Carolina 34-6.
The former Minshew team.
I don't even know this school. I ain't even going to give this school no credit. I ain't even try to research our name. They beat WCU 41-0. Lost to West Virginia in West Virginia 44-27.
That's an ass whooping.
They beat Ball State 34-23.
So they ain't really play nobody.
And then they play Florida State at 7:30 under the lights at Doak Campbell
Is
Stadium.
that a Thursday night game?
Is that a Thursday night game? I don't think so. That's on the
26th?
28th.
That's a Friday night game. Oh, no, that's
it's
Saturday.
Saturday.
That being said, though, I'm still going with NC State because I would take Ball State over Florida State. And they beat Ball State. But how you feel about your fighting Gators, man? How you feel about that 34-3 victory that I think was an illusion?
It's just an illusion. You Rocky Top. You'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top.
Boo.
Rocky Top, Tennessee. Shout out to my boy T.Y., who always listens to the show. I don't know why he hates Tennessee so much, but he hates Tennessee with a passion.
Tennessee would be in my top 10 of most hated teams.
T.Y., that win over them is for you. I
He
feel
must have been there before.
Yeah, he hates.
He's seen it.
Yeah, he hates Tennessee.
If you see that, you would hate them too. It's like going to see the governor in Walking Dead. You want him to die.
But yeah, I feel Trash look real good. Only thing Trash need to work on, the stuff he need to work on is like stuff you can fix. Like it's rookie stuff. Like you haven't played much stuff. Like holding on to the ball too long. That can be fixed. Throwing interceptions. I ain't worried about that. You can just you can fix that type of stuff.
Who we got this week?
Who we got? We got Townsend, who is picked to win the FCS and top 10 in the FCS.
That's why I hate stuff like this. Cause like I don't want to play Townsend right here.
Nah, Townsend that's a nice little tune-up game.
I don't think so.
I think, yeah.
Here's why I don't think
because the
so.
gauntlet about to start. That's
Regardless that
Townsend is
blah, blah,
is the
blah,
top one of the top
and
FCS schools.
Appalachian State done struck fire 1 or 2 times or whatever.
Appalachian
before they
State they just beat North
They
Carolina.
Division 1 now though. They D1 though. I'm talking about before.
App State D1 now?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
They won the Arnell Carriers Bowl and they 2-time back-to-back Sun Belt champions. That being said though, like App State caught fire, but really them FSCS schools are trash for real. Like I remember North Dakota State came or Montana State came.
How
to
they
play.
trash when they just went toe to toe with Florida State a few times. I'm just and Florida State got top notch talent, but you call them trash.
Was Willie the coach? Stop playing with me. All I'm saying is tune-up game, yes, but it doesn't give me a judge for the next opponent, who is
Auburn.
Ooh, I would rather play. Oof,
You just played Tennessee.
Tennessee is horrible.
You played Miami.
Miami is horrible.
You played Kentucky.
Kentucky is horrible. The only reason I say
Why everybody horrible?
even though we played Kentucky close, so it seemed like they're not horrible. The reason why Kentucky was close is because of Latino Blake. Latino Blake not in that game. We blow Kentucky out. Don't tell me it was not, because it was like the end of the game and it was what 20-something to 16.
We won a 19-0 run.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's his fault.
With a dude, don't do that.
Yeah, it was his fault.
We did
I
that.
want you to get better, Felipe.
We did that with Trask off the bench.
Listen, I want Felipe Franks to get better. I don't wish no hurt on no player, but I also don't want him to come back to my school. Go to the league, baby boy. They can make your knee better there. Head on. Okay. That being said, I'm really skeptical. Of course, we're both going to pick Townsend, but I'm really skeptical.
We're both going to pick Townsend. I'm picking the Gators.
I mean the Gators. I'm sorry, but
man, dude, did those wide receivers not look better?
Yeah, I mean we did, but it was Tennessee, and Tennessee is really bad. Like they're really bad. They're worse than Louisville. Louisville would blow Tennessee out. That's what bothers me. Like Tennessee's really, really bad. Townsend might beat Tennessee. Tennessee lost to Tennessee Martin.
Yeah.
Are we playing games right now?
Tennessee, well, they lost to Georgia. Was it Georgia State? But
no, they lost to Tennessee Martin.
Tennessee Martin,
which is an FSCS
I don't think that was
school.
Tennessee Martin who they lost to.
I think it's look it up.
It could be,
but I think they lost to an FSCS school. So lose to an FCS school or whatever. I don't trust a Tennessee victory to show me that my Gators are good. Now I'm hoping that my Gators are good.
Bro, we lead the country. We are like either 1 or 2 in the country in sacks.
I just want to play a real team.
We 1 or 2 in the country in turnovers.
I just want to play a real team. That's all. I think that Auburn is going to be the first real test. The first real test. Trask, if we win Auburn, we ain't even got to win it big. But if we win Auburn and carry that into LSU.
Putting everybody on notice.
I think we might have what I thought we were.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, if Felipe was here, we ain't doing none of this.
I'm like I said, we'll obviously talk about it more next week. I'm telling you right now, I just want to split. I'm going into the ARP because you got Auburn.
I disagree with that 100%.
I need a split.
I don't want no split. I don't want that. No, I disagree with that. I feel like with Trask and the way this team should be and what they look like they could be, that's a win-win. And I know LSU people talking about they might be the best team in the country. We die because we out here home.
It ain't even that. I'm just going off history of Gators. So you know that we are finna because one time for Ken Dog.
We should win every game until we play the Georgia Bulldogs.
One time,
shout out to Ken Dog. We not losing.
One time for Ken Dog. You know how this rivalry goes. LSU Florida is a back and forth rivalry, a game that's decided by 1 or 2 points
and
every
pull that
damn year. And we are going into Louisiana because Ken Dog, I want you to listen to me now. The cowards that y'all are. Y'all won't play us in the daytime, you bastages. Y'all know when y'all gonna play us. It's gonna be at night in Death Valley. And y'all know that place ain't right at night. It ain't right. And that's what they gonna make. That game gonna be a night game. I guarantee you.
Game is October what? The 12th or something?
It's gonna be a night game, bro.
Look here.
That thing's gonna be crazy.
As
that thing's gonna be lit. It's hard to win the LSU.
As a great narrator once said, and this goes for Auburn, Townsend, LSU, the Georgia Bulldogs, and everything else. The autumn wind is a gator, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you down and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Oh, my God.
All them win is a Gator.
Here we go.
Tell him about it, JoJo. Because when we win this game and put you to shame, your season will be no more. Go Gator!
Well, down here at Mississippi Motors, we always lose to the Gators.
Tell him about it, JoJo. Listen, LSU look good, though. But give me the Gators.
LSU look crazy.
Give me the Gators, give you the Gators. Who Georgia got? Georgia struggle.
I think Georgia might have a
Georgia struggle.
I think Georgia got a bye week.
Georgia got to bye because they got to fix their eye because Notre Dame punched y'all hard.
So, like I said, with that Georgia Notre Dame game, it's one or two things. Either Georgia is not that good that we thought,
or Notre Dame is better
not
than
that
we
bad.
thought.
It's
Yeah.
better than what we thought. It's one of those.
I'm going to go for the latter.
I don't know.
I think Georgia's pretty damn good.
I don't think Notre Dame that bad.
I think for Florida to beat Georgia, it's going to take the best damn game we play all season. Even harder than if we beat Georgia. Even harder than the next hard game would be, which would be Alabama in the ship. And even harder than that playoff game for being 12-1 or whatever. I just think Georgia's a good football team. Jake Fromm's going to the NFL.
I think Georgia's a good football team. I think Jake Fromm is literally like not no number one pick, not none of this. Jake Fromm is a winner. He wins. That's that dude.
I don't think he's going to be number one pick, but he's going to the league.
He going to the league. I'm just saying, that's his legacy. He like, I'm going to will you to victory.
Win, yeah.
Like, my stats not going to look that good. I'm going to be clutch enough for us to win.
I hate to say this, but Tennessee's no longer a thorn in the Gator side.
Oh, bro, that rivalry. It's not a rivalry no more.
I think that LSU is not the game itself is a thorn in our side, but I think LSU, I think we have the advantage right now in this rivalry because of tell them about it, JoJo. I just don't think Orgeron a good coach.
I completely and utterly and totally disagree.
I think Mullen's a
That
better
is
coach than Orgeron.
I think so too.
But
I think it's a the LSU game.
I do think the LSU thing
tough.
is a back and forth
It's back
rivalry.
it's a back
but
and forth
I think
thing.
coaching matters, and I think having tell them about it, JoJo, as your coach is a disadvantage.
The only thing that makes me feel real good, Vanderbilt threw a 38.
That's what
on
I'm
LSU.
saying. I just think he's not a good coach. And then Florida State, you're not, your coach is bad, so we on top of this rivalry right now. So all of those being said, so if you're looking at coaching alone, I feel like that's where we in trouble at with Georgia. I feel like Georgia stay on top of us in this rivalry because I think Georgia got him one.
And Kirby.
I think Kirby's a damn good coach, boy.
I think Kirby got damn good talent. I don't think Kirby that good.
You don't
coach.
think if Kirby
I think
went,
Kirby got damn good talent.
Okay.
Because if Kirby was a good coach,
I'm asking
Kirby
this.
wouldn't have clunked up them
And
games
then we
against
gonna
Alabama.
I'm asking you this, then we're going to get the shout outs and get out of here. If I am the Tennessee Titans, not Tennessee Titans. If I'm the Tennessee Volunteers, how long would it take Kirby Smart to get my program to 9 wins a year?
It'll be real quick.
Kirby Smart's a damn good coach. That's all I'm saying.
Kirby Smart's a damn good recruiter.
Yeah. So
let's get that out of the way.
You said he
Kirby
got
a
talent.
damn good recruiter. Kirby got talent.
Coach with damn good recruiting and damn good talent. So he'll have Tennessee humming. I think Kirby Smart would take Michigan to a ship, unlike Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
So I just think we're at a disadvantage against Georgia. I think all the other teams, we're either even or above because of coaching.
Bet you won't be taking no more shots at old Urban now, Jimmy. How you feel now, Jimmy?
I'll take Urban on the Jags.
Wisconsin tore Michigan ass up.
It was bad. That was bad. Ooh, that was bad. But you got shout outs?
No, we done did our shout outs pretty much throughout the show.
You know, I wanted to give a shout out to my homeboy out in LA, man, out there chilling, doing his thing. Just got displaced from Jacksonville and moved away last year because he changed jobs. But shout out, boy, I know you're listening. And I just want you to know, every step you take, ooh, every move you make, every single day, every night I pray, 5, I'm missing you.
If I knew
Shout out to Blake Bortles.
If I knew what the hell I was doing, I would pull one of these damn cords and cut your damn mic off.
Shout out my homeboy. This show is called Flag on the Play. Every week we throw flags on those who are violating the game. And this week, because I needed somebody who knew the shoe to come in and give me some of that sugar, spice, and everything nice to make our flag tossing a little bit better. Our special guest coin tosser this week is the pirate himself. Mike Leach.
Mike Leach is the
Shout
man.
out to Coach Mike Leach, who also once put a player in a locker. You know when I played at Ed White, right? Coach Dan Dish, former Gator defensive back coach, former Illinois defensive coordinator, and former head coach at the great Ed White Commanders in Jacksonville, Florida, which I was the greatest third-string quarterback of all time, 1 for 172 and a touchdown, right against your Reigns Vikings.
Shut up.
Coach Dish used to say something on defense. When we hit him, you know what he said? Yeah. Put his socks on a locker.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it made you hit the hell out of somebody. Put his socks on a locker. That being said, yeah, that's what Mike Leach did when he put that kid in the locker. But the pirate tossed the coin. He said, "Arg," and he looked at it with his one eye. And he said Minshew's going to be a great player. You know, he said that when Minshew was drafted.
Called it.
He said somebody just drafted a starter.
Mm-hmm.
Pirates always right. And he was right when he called tails because it always prevails. What's happening? I called it in the air. I win another toss. But throw your flag.
My first flag, speaking of Minshew, my first flag is on the Tennessee Titans head coach for trying to grow the stash.
Yeah, they did do that.
You tried
that worked out for you.
You tried it, and you took home that L. That's my first flag. Second flag is on a young man who, for some odd reason, keeps winding up on his show and keeps getting fired on his day off. Antonio Brown. And then you went to Tekashi 6ix9ine trying to.
Oh my God.
She trying to, yeah.
Oh my God.
So HB, those are my flags.
Man, the AB thing is, wee. I don't even know how that's. Boy, the AB thing is horrible. The AB thing is horrible. My flags for this week. My first flag is on whoever in the heck commented on my boo Alexa Bliss page when she posted a picture of her beautiful self, and he was like, "Yeah, but you're ugly without makeup." Then she proceeded to post a picture without makeup, looking as beautiful as can be, because everybody knows she's beautiful with and without makeup, because that's my boo.
So your flag is you basically just trying to weasel your way more into Alexa Bliss' heart.
Did you see that?
Oh,
the Flag on the Play page is officially following her and commenting and tweeting it at her.
Oh my God!
What you gonna do if she say she want to come on the show? She live in Orlando.
Now tell her we'll come to her.
I'm just saying. But okay, my real flag this week is on the Jaguar front office. This whole Jalen Ramsey thing, we all got emotional. I think I called him a bitch.
Yeah.
I stand strong on that, by the way. I know he's never going to come on the show because of that. And I know if he ever listens to the show and find out, he's going to stop. He's going to block us on Twitter as well. That being said, though, Jalen can do whatever he wants to do. I mentioned this early in the show. The fact that the front office hasn't made a firm hardline statement on any of this, I feel like is a mishandle. The fact that the front office had been accused of leaking the trade, and they didn't say we didn't leak it, because they did not leak it. They did not leak it. You know who I think leaked it? I think the agent called other teams saying, "Hey, Jalen's looking for a trade," and teams said, "Hey, Adam Schefter, you know the Jags just called Jalen's agent just called us saying the Jags are looking to trade him. There's your leak." But the Jags should have said we didn't leak that. The Jags should have came out and said, besides Shad Khan saying it, Dave Caldwell should have came out and said, "I don't trade Jalen," or "We're looking into it. We'll see what's effective." The Jags have mishandled this and mismanaged this completely.
What I told you about taking people at their word. Jalen said he didn't leak it. Jalen said he's sick. Take the man.
Well,
at
I
his
knew
word.
Jalen didn't leak
But
it.
you know who not? You know who
I
not,
thought his agent
you know,
might
I'm about
have.
to say, you know who not talking? Jaguar.
Jaguars got to say something. How do we not handle anything well? We handle everything bad, even when we do right. This is like Bud said earlier in the show, this is a perfectly good opportunity to get the whole entire country behind you in Minshew Mania by just squashing Gist. If you just come out and say, I'm not trading Jalen, it don't matter what Jalen do after this because you already made your line in the sand. Stop this. Stop this. That's my flag. That's my flag. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Twitter at Flag on the Play Podcast, Instagram Flag on the Play Podcast, Facebook at Flag on the Play Podcast. Y'all listen to every episode wherever you get your podcast provider. We are up to almost 6,000 listeners, I think, Bud.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Thank y'all so much, man. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And keep spreading the word, man, please.
And that's incredible for a Jaguar local podcast who I don't even think a lot of Jaguar fans listen to podcasts. So many of you are from around the world. We appreciate everybody.
We thank y'all so much.
I think Irish Jaguar followed us on Twitter. Shout out, brother. Thank you. Thank you to another Jaguar podcast and anybody else who mess with Flag on the Play. We mess with you. But as always, we are Duval.
Till we die.